Are you going to get trained with your firearms soon? You should know these 5 things. This is my top 5 things to consider about training with a gun. The number one thing to consider is that your budget for guns should include training. And training is very, very, very important. It is better to have an entry-level AR-15 that costs you around $500 or a build that costs you around $500 than it is to buy a top dollar AR-15 but have absolutely no training. So definitely put training into your budget. Number 2 thing to consider is that training is not cheap. So while you're putting it into your budget, understand that it is going to be a considerable part of your budget. So plan accordingly and understand that you're going to have to go through a lot of ammo and you're going to have to pay somebody for their time that knows a lot and definitely deserves your money, and it will pay off in the long run. The third thing that I want you to know about is that bad habits are hard to unlearn. So the sooner you train before you go out to the range and potentially learn a bad habit that you have to unlearn, the better. So the more you can be taught to do something right the first time you do something, the less likely you are to develop these bad habits later. So waste no time getting trained. Number 4 thing to consider, although training in some aspects and in some places will have milestones, like I reached a milestone of understanding the basic functions and operations of my gun, but a lot of training requires rehearsal over and over and over again, and plan on rehearsing these tasks for the rest of your lives to stay very, very sharp. Number 5. There is no such thing as being too trained or knowing it all. Yes, you could be an expert, but there's always something you can learn. There's always something more that you can aspire to be. There's always somebody out there that might know more than you about something. So it never stops for the rest of your life, the learning process. Honorable mention. Yes, there are some instructors out there that are wacky and tacky or outright fraudulent, but do not confuse somebody who does things creatively, differently, or is just unpopular for some reason for somebody who is a total dangerous dummy fraud. Thank you for listening. In the comment section, please let me know who you think some of the best instructors who either advertise their classes on YouTube or are just out there. Who do you think the best instructors are? And how much would you personally pay to go to their academies or classes that they offer? Please like and subscribe. Thank you.